Here we fucking go! You're listening to Bread and Circuses.
It's like the mob media, for one, is the entire world populated. Like, everybody's on Twitter. Fucking the UK is on Twitter. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
unfortunately.
With Caleb Salvatore.
Well, they can't. They can't go to the comedy shows because there's a 2-drink minimum, and you can't mix the Percocet you've been stealing from work with liquor.
And Nick Kohler.
There literally be people in the fucking 80s that didn't know that nutting in a girl would make her pregnant.
No one's asked that question. What did those families do to provoke Alex Jones like that?
You know what'll solve all of these racial police protests? A Pepsi.
What the fuck is up, friends? Welcome to Bread and Circuses. We're a little bit late. We took last week off. It's been a crazy couple weeks.
spring break, dude.
Yep,
Gotta
I
have
was
spring
over
break.
in Ukraine, fighting alongside the Russians.
Yeah, I was gonna. If you were gonna say I was in Ukraine fighting with the Ukrainians, I was. What a coincidence! I was in there fighting for the Russians. Dude.
It's a weekend part-time job. We we go over there. We fight for opposing countries. You know, it's fun.
I actually go over there and go fight for the Chechens, which they're kind of like indirectly fighting for the Russians. You know.
Yeah.
So.
My, how times have changed. Yeah.
I know, right?
It's a
No. They're indirectly fighting against the Russians.
Oh, okay.
They're on.
Okay.
They're like, oh, we get a chance to go fight some Russians legally. Let's fucking do it, dude.
I was gonna say. No, it's you gotta go over there and sling some bullets. It pays the credit cards down a little bit faster, and you know.
I just go over there and go shoot at armored personnel carriers with my rifle, so they blow me up with fucking 20 or 30 millimeter cannon, dudes. Turn me into a pink mist.
So what's up with? I keep seeing on Reddit. Oh, I don't go on Reddit, but I see screenshots. The Legion. There's really people from the internet going to Ukraine to fight.
Yeah,
the Russians.
I think that term Legion kind of comes from like the Roman legions.
Yeah.
Anytime any kind of force is kind of assembled to go fight somewhere like really far away from where you are, they kind of call it like a legionary force. In World War One, like the Americans that went and fought like over in World War One were like the American Expeditionary. I guess that doesn't really make sense, but
the French Foreign Legion. Yeah,
kind of like that. Yeah, so like the Ukraine has these volunteer legionary units, which are just like European Westerners that like feel like they're gonna go fight the Russians, you know what I mean? And it's really just a bunch of civilians with like no training.
And they're getting smoked.
They post like pictures of them fucking like thumbs up in on the internet, and then the Russians just fucking artillery the fuck out of them and kill all of them. So
they're getting smoked.
Yeah,
that's dumb, man. Like, donate your money, whatever, but don't
donate our tax money, dude.
Right, no. Well, you know what? I'll give them credit. I tell people if you're not going to pick up a rifle and go over there, shut the fuck up. And at least they went and did it. So, but
I guess so. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I mean,
it's all fun and games until you're like sitting in a hole somewhere, just getting fucking murdered all fucking day.
Well, I told this guy, I'm like, dude, like if you're like this guy on Facebook, I was like, if you're so worked up about it, go over there and do it yourself. And he goes, I'm a combat vet. I'm like, first off, no one that actually saw combat refers to themselves as a combat vet. That seems to be an internet terminology. Like I know people who have seen combat. Lots of them. None of them have ever used that.
I'll say this: people that have actually seen shit you can usually tell because they're usually pretty humble about it. Usually, not always, but usually they try not to like just be like, all right, as somebody who's fucking, it's like, Well, they're like, no, this is this dude. Like that's how it is.
He told me he was on his way to Ukraine right now. I'm like, dude, no, you're not. Shut the fuck up. You're
cool, man. Try not to get blown up. Don't get blown up by a frog foot, man. That's all I can tell you.
Well, and then it just devolved into him saying that I didn't help his buddy in family court, my other podcast, that we didn't help his buddy in family court. Don't know why that's a podcast responsibility. And then he said, I wish you could show the same heroism with Judge Adams. And I'm like, dude, what the okay, block. What are you talking about, you schizo?
Who's Judge Adams in my family court?
Judge Adams.
What the fuck is Judge Adams?
I don't know. No, I don't know. It's such a common name. Who the fuck knows? It could be anybody.
Dredd, Judge Dredd, dude. Like
Yeah,
what? I don't know.
Judy. Who the fuck? Yeah, that's what I'm just like. Who the fuck is Judge Adams? You moron. What are we talking? Who are you even?
He's scratching Judge Adams, man. They're fucking going to Ukraine, man.
Yeah,
He's like in a back alleyway, like screaming at the walls. Like that's in his head. He's like fucking fighting Russians.
Putin! Yeah.
Yeah, he's just like screaming at a brick wall. Is this guy in Omaha?
I don't know where this guy lived. I don't think it was a real account. I think it was somebody else's. But I'm just like, dude, like, why is it a podcast responsibility to help your buddy in family court? Like, if
it's nobody's responsibility,
right,
except you and your lawyer.
If your buddy is relying on some obscure podcast with like 12,000 followers to win his family court case, he's fucked. Like,
I was like, sorry, man, we're not illegal. You know, they're not illegal. Fucking entity at all, man. They don't have anything to do with the law. Like,
no, it's a pod. What a moron. Yeah, I just thought that was funny. It was
Judge Adams is like the local fucking circuit judge in like fucking Pennsylvania that like took his drug charge or some shit.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Judge Adams.
Judge Adams is the one that locked him away for masturbating in front of a daycare. That's who Judge. That son of a bitch.
Judge Adams, you fucking Nazi. Like. This was a free country.
Judge Adams is a fascist.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh my god. That's fucking hilarious. No, so there was a comic that he's Ukrainian. He's not from Ukraine, but his parents were. He was on my show on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes
so he
up.
gets all offended when people are talking shit about Ukraine.
No, he was cool.
My parents are from Ukraine.
He's cool about it. But no, he went up on stage and I don't know. Like he went on. He goes on. He's first thing he starts off with. He's like, "Yeah, I'm Ukrainian," and I just went boo. Everybody.
That is so fucking funny, man.
He got booed for being Ukrainian.
Oh my god, that is fucking great, man. Dude, there's some dickhead out, but like before you continue with that story, there's some fucking dickhead guy that has a Ukrainian flag flying under, like on his flagpole in front of his house.
God,
that's my kid's grandma's house. I saw it driving there today. I was like, why, dude?
Unless he's like first generation immigrant, you know, that's cringier than people wearing masks in the car by themselves.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put up a big Azov battalion flag in my front yard. And be like, "What? You're not supporting Russia? Will you support Russia, bro? What, are you fucking fascist?
You don't support Ukraine?
You a Nazi, dude? You're not supporting Ukraine?
What's the matter with you?" The Azov battalion. That's the. It's like a national. It's like a special forces, isn't it?
No, it's like a National Guard.
National Guard
put in place when like the Nazis were occupying Ukraine.
Yeah. And they're all white supremacists.
I don't know if they're all white supremacists, but there's a lot of white supremacists in their ranks. You know what I mean? Like literally their symbol for their battalion, and you'll see them in their patches. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Is like a Nazi, was like a Waffen SS division fucking symbol. You know what I mean? Like they're legitimately like a Nazi unit.
Dude, you should see Ukraine is like just kind of a racist country. You should see the videos. I mean, it's black people and Indian people and stuff just getting pushed out of the trains trying to leave the country. I mean,
that's horrible. Dude.
They're fucking racist. Yeah. I mean, people talk about America being this horrible racist country, and yeah, we got our problems, but fuck, man, look at that. Wouldn't happen here. You know, if we were under attack, people wouldn't just, I mean, common citizens wouldn't just be shoving black and Hispanic and Indian people out of the trains trying to get to safety. You know what I mean? That wouldn't happen.
I don't think that would happen because most of the people that ride on the trains are black, Hispanic, and Indian. Yeah. So it's like it'd be them doing it to themselves, and it'd be like, "Why are you doing that, man?"
In like a situation where people were like evacuating, though. But I mean, I just couldn't see that happening. But fuck, dude, look at China. China makes you like when Star Wars had the movie poster, they made him take the black guy off the cover. I mean, it's just blatant racism. The U.S. isn't that bad. Like, it's fun.
I'd say like, you know, we do have our issues, but I do think that, I mean, the average person that you meet like on the street
is not a racist.
Is not only that, but would be like actively against like somebody doing something that was like openly racist. You know what I mean?
I mean, seriously,
And even like a lot of the old people that are like still kind of, you know what I mean? I don't think a lot of things. I think a problem is that they don't realize that they're being racist. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I always say there's a difference between in your face burning across racism and why don't those people turn their music down racism.
There's not gonna that music is never gonna be remembered in the future.
Yeah, it's just the subtle boomer racism. Like I don't think they hate black people or Hispanic people. I just think they say retarded comments and they don't even realize it. Like truly,
exactly.
I don't think like
if somebody was actually there in front of them to be like, no, this is why you're wrong on that. They'd probably be like, if they weren't dumb, they'd probably be like, I never thought of it that way. You know,
it's just setting their ways in old school time. But no, it's not pushing people out of the train because they're a different color than you. Like that's insane.
Pretty fucked up. Yeah.
And the train wasn't moving. I want to make that clear. It wasn't moving yet. They just didn't want them to go. They were like, no, whites first. So like, get the fuck out of here. So yeah. But no, that was the whole story. Was I booed the guy for being Ukrainian.
What the crowd do for
they all laughed. The funniest part is no one knew it was me. Like this is me coming out and admitting that it was me. They just thought it was some guy. Funny, I was the host and I booed him for being Ukrainian.
That's fucking great, man. That's so funny.
No safe spaces here, okay? Fuck that. We check your vaccination card, and if you're vaccinated, we ask you to leave. So, I mean, it's all kind
but only if you're vaccinated against measles. If you're vaccinated against measles, you got to go, dude.
Yep, get the fuck out of here. This is one of those measles exposure parties. Yeah, you didn't know? What's going on, man? Oh, did you see fucking Clarence Thomas is in the hospital?
No,
he's been there since Friday. Flu symptoms.
Is he? Is Clarence Thomas still on the Supreme Court?
Yep.
Damn, they fucking killed. They're gonna kill Clarence Thomas so that they left wing or fucking controlled Congress or whatever.
It'd still be 5-4 conservative.
I guess.
Yeah, even if he died.
Well, I was going to say, isn't it that the president is the one that actually appoints the person onto the Supreme Court, though?
He appoints them, and the Senate has to confirm it. Now, the Democrats have the majority in the Senate, but fortunately, you've got like Joe Manchin in West Virginia and Kyrsten Sinema in Arizona. And the two of them are
usually a little bit more moderate because they don't have to worry about getting reelected as much as congressmen. So.
Well, Manchin's, I mean, he's a Democrat in West Virginia, and Sinema in Arizona, that's kind of a moderate state there. You can't be too ridiculous. So, I mean, those two, they have to be a little bit more reasonable. And I think because of that, because they've already nominated one justice, and we'll see about her, but they can't nominate, an extremist nutcase like they would want to, like AOC. Could you imagine her on the Supreme Court?
I don't think she has any legal background to serve as a judge or anything, man.
Biden's going to nominate Judge Judy if Clarence Thomas dies. Okay,
what if she's actually like a really like good like wise?
She's just
judge?
Fair.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Just because she does like she's an actual judge. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Let's look at that. I want to see if she's an actual judge.
She's graduated from baby mama alimonies to freedom of speech cases. It's a big jump for her. For Judge Judy.
Let's see. Let's see here. She's a graduate of New York Law School.
Oh, so she's an actual judge.
Yeah. She has 5 kids. Damn girl. Okay.
Just do Maury Povich. Let's just settle. We'll do Maury Povich on Judge Judy or on the Supreme Court.
She has a new show now called Judy Justice.
Did you see Ice-T has a new show?
No, what is it?
It's so ridiculous. You'll have like 2 friends or like people that are in some type of dispute, whether it be about something so they think somebody wronged them or business transaction or whatever.
Is it like fucking like kind of like petty stuff, like not.
Yes.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it, but Ice-T is the mediator. And he like mediates the argument between these two
Like,
people.
if you like to watch gay porn, then you're gay.
Yeah, Ice-T is the mediator on this. I shit you not. This is a real show. Ice-T will like hear both of their cases, like try to mediate the argument and get them to see eye to eye, and then ultimately decide who's right. Ice-T, the judge of character. I mean, that's fuck it. That's what you got. Sometimes that's what you gotta do.
Sometimes you just need an old black dude to come in and call you a fucking retard and slap you over the head and tell you to go on get now, son. Like
his character in fucking SVU. Did you ever watch SVU?
Yeah.
I know people
that comes from, where he's like if you like to watch gay porn, then you're gay.
He's like, I remember when he goes up to that guy in the interrogation room and he goes, "What's up, sweet meat?" That's what they're gonna call you when they reach for you in the dark.
Sweet meat.
Sweet meat.
I remember there was like a meme for a little while there where it was like the kids are crapping in bags and huffing it in their face. They're calling it like brown haze.
Yes. Let me find it. I'll look it up right now. Yeah, it was the Ice-T fake quotes. I remember that for a while. It was just, and you read them all in his voice.
Yeah.
Right? They make these kids dress up and act like robots. Mess them up so bad they think they're from the future. These dudes kidnap kids and teach them to play piano. The night before their big recital, they break their fingers. 6-year-old girl promoted to manager, then forced to fire herself right before Christmas.
Yeah, dude.
Turns out that joint was laced with cat litter and soy sauce. Kids are calling it Brown Christmas.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, dude. They'll like be like the kids are calling it something like.
Yeah, Brown Christmas. That's fucking great. Did you guys do any stupid shit with joints like that when you were growing up?
No, I never smoked any. I never really smoked joints when I was like
any type of weed.
We always just did. We always just packed bowls and smoked out of like weed pipes, man. Like
yeah, that was
pipes. You know, I just we'll put the rock in there and
it's just standard procedure. No, neither. Like I knew one kid that did it from a can, like an aluminum can. Which
all right, that's some shit.
I think
is it who I think it is that used to do that?
No, you didn't meet him. You never met him. No, it was a kid I went to high school with. Yeah, he smoked weed from an aluminum can, and I'm pretty sure that fries your brain cells. I'm not 100% sure.
Probably, dude. Like going out and buying like a fucking clay weed pipe is like what, like $10?
Right, they're not that expensive.
You can make them in fucking art class at school. Right. You can paint them with some sweet glaze, you know, dude.
Oh God, could you imagine? Your kid brings that. Would they even let him take it home? Probably not.
What do they do, dude? What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? It's just like, nah, it's I don't know, dude.
Dude, when you
tobacco.
Tobacco. My dad's a big he likes to smoke it like Sherlock Holmes. He's a big tobacco guy.
He's a big
That's a myth, by the way. They don't make you buy tobacco when you buy those things. I don't know why that rumor always circulated in high school.
Do they really?
No.
No, that was a thing people used to say.
Yeah, in high school, it was always, if you go in, they'll make you buy tobacco with it. They have certain code words that if you say it, they're not going to. I'm like, dude, have you met the people that work at these head shops? These people are morons. They're not going to memorize the list of fucking code word of buzzwords that if you say it, they have to ask you to leave because it means you're going to use it for drugs. Yeah, maybe they legally have to do that, but none of them are going to remember that or enforce it. They don't make you buy tobacco. No, they don't give a flying fuck. Dude, they sell pre-rolls now. They don't even come with tobacco in them, so you don't have to unroll it and fucking get the tobacco out. But nobody gives a fuck. It's a big joke now. Like, who gives a shit anymore? I mean, no. I mean, I stopped using weed back in before Thanksgiving, so I've actually been off the sauce for 4 or 5 months now. So I mean,
have you started going to church? You know, and
no, just drinking more to replace it. No, just kidding.
yeah, that's a good healthy alternative.
Yeah, I mean, marijuana kills your brain cells. You only get one. Alcohol kills your liver. You have 2 of those. So
yeah, exactly. And you can get a fucking exchange of those.
You can get
those
a different
go on the
liver
black market like fucking. They're pretty cheap.
Yeah, cirrhosis is a hoax. Okay.
Yeah.
So
cirrhosis is a fucking conspiracy.
Yep.
Created by the fucking tobacco industry.
Yeah, cirrhosis was a conspiracy created by the Alcoholics Anonymous industry.
Created by Big Water. big AA. Big soda, Coca-Cola, dude, by Big Soda.
Well, so like what I found was like I like to have some type of like flavor when I eat dinner, right, with my drink. And I've been trying to stay away from pop. Well, what I found is I've been drinking more because, I mean, and not like heavy amounts, but what I found is I'll have like a glass of wine with dinner because red wine is better for you than Coke as long as you can keep it in moderation, right? But that's the thing is I'm like, I really don't want to be that guy and I know there are people that are functioning adults that drink a glass of wine with dinner every night, and that's that, and it's no problem. But, given the fact that it stampedes through my family, I'm more cautious about that. So liquid IV is a good alternative. It's water, it's not sugary bullshit, and it's not alcoholic. So
is that liquid IV like saline solution or like?
No, you never heard of it?
No, what is that?
It's like a strawberry flavoring. It's like a little Kool-Aid packet, but it's not. And you put it in your water, and literally, it's like a Gatorade mixture, but it's more intense, and it supposedly hydrates you. Like 1 cup of water is equal to 3 cups of water. So
wow, okay,
yeah,
how?
It's something in it's electrolytes. It's Brondo's has the electrolytes plants crave. So
yeah. It's got electrolytes.
But I don't know, man. I had a nasty hangover one morning, and I took it, and it was gone within 30 minutes. It was completely subsided.
I swear, like Gatorade and shit is like the best thing for a hangover, other than like greasy food.
Yeah,
greasy food is really good for a hangover.
If you can do both of them, you're golden.
Yeah, I know. Go to Burger.
So, have you ever? So I've never tried this because usually when I'm hungover, I don't even want to think about alcohol. But there's people online that swear by the hair of the dog method. Have you heard that?
I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is.
So
once you tell me what it is, I'll probably like remember that somebody told me.
It's a reference to like werewolves, like the mythology. It's the hair of the dog that bit you. So when you're hungover, go drink a beer, and supposedly that'll cure your hangover.
Really? I've heard people say that you don't get hungover if you don't go to bed drunk. So
yeah, that's also true. If you can push through that, I mean, if you can stop drinking a couple hours before you go to bed and start sobering up, that'll save your hangover too. But
start drinking water. Drink a glass of water between every drink.
Yeah, no, that's just how you pee a lot.
Yeah,
a glass of water.
When I'm getting really drunk anyway, I always just like pee a ton anyway.
So do I. Well, see, when I go out, I'm always like, okay, I'm gonna get drunk tonight because I'll go out and I'll have a fun night like once a month. I don't want to get too crazy with it.
Like once every couple days.
Once every every other day. It's like, it's, but no, like I'll go out and like I'll make it a point in my head. I am going to have a glass of water after every drink or every 2 drinks tonight. And of course, I don't follow that plan until it's too late.
That only lasts like 3 drinks.
Yeah. And then you're into the night, you're on your last drink, and you're just guzzling water, trying to make, and that just makes it worse at that point.
You just have to pee, dude.
Yeah. And it upsets your stomach because you're pouring so much shit into it. And it's just, dude, if you could come up with a cure for a hangover, like silver bullet cure, not online method, drink this amount of Gatorade.
But you had to put it in your ass. That's the stipulation to it. It's gotta be in your ass.
What, a suppository?
Yeah, it's gotta be a suppository. No other way.
Tim Locklear does cannabis suppositories to treat his
isn't he gay though? Like he's
not gay. Tim Locklear?
Oh, not Tim. I thought you meant
that's Tim Dillon.
I thought you meant Tim Dillon, not
Tim Locklear. I don't know if he was joking, but he swears that he took a cannabis suppository to treat his Crohn's disease, and it like wiped it out for 6 months.
Really?
Yeah, that's what he tells me. I don't
Crohn's
know.
disease is like a genetic thing. Like it's like a genetic abnormality, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it wiped the symptoms out for 6 months, I guess I should say.
Wow, dude. Isn't that like having when you have like basically chronic diarrhea because you have like a gene?
Yeah.
Yep.
No, and it's hard to like gain weight and shit.
Yeah.
I want to make this clear. We are not a medical
army. He joined the army with Crohn's disease, dude.
Yeah. I don't think
damn.
They may not have identified it until after he got out. I'm not sure.
Wow, dude.
But I want to make it clear we are not a medical podcast. We are not recommending anyone shove weed up their ass to treat
or
Crohn's
anything
disease.
in their ass.
Yeah, don't. I mean, you might be in a butt play, and that's what you do in the bedroom.
But we're not recommending it because if you tear your fucking colon, we're not responsible for it.
No, we are not. So use lube, and use consent. And just make sure you and your partner have a safe word.
No, don't use consent.
We're an anti-consent.
Just put it in their ass without even asking them, dude. What's the worst that could happen?
We're anti-consent. Fucking Christ. This one's gonna get me in trouble.
Consent is a fucking conspiracy created by Big Condom.
Big Condom. Big victims advocacy group.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck.
It's created by social media cartels, dude.
The blue check marks, man. They're all over it, man. Okay, so speaking of social media, what's your take on this Lia Thomas thing? The swimmer.
Oh God.
The swimmer I
only know her by her dead name. No.
The 400. Well, what's her dead name? We'll only refer to her as that.
Oh God. Dude, I think this is one of those things where the social justice people with you know what I mean? This is the one thing where they have like no leg to stand on because it's like,
oh yeah,
dude,
look at the difference.
I'm just like, dude, the people, you know who they're fucking complaining about this for real? Are the other fucking girl swimmers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're basically telling them that like their opinion doesn't matter in their own sport. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I don't think it's right. It's not right.
I'm at a point where it's like, I agree with you on that, but at some point, these female swimmers have to start boycotting, and they have to say we're not going to compete against her. It's not like MMA where you have, it's like you can accept a fight or you don't have to take it. That's fine. And if a woman wants to fight a man that's transitioning into a woman, go right the fuck ahead. Like as long as everyone's open about what's going on. That's your prerogative. I mean, you're assuming the risk, but they don't have a say.
MMA fights aren't like the fucking this happening at a college swim meet,
right? Yeah.
So this isn't. It was right. Like it wasn't like a fucking pro swimming or some dumb shit.
No, it was a college thing.
So that's what I'm saying. This is a college organized like NCAA sport event. It's not UFC where they go and do like a bunch of different fucking rest or fighting things, and you know what I mean. It's not like that.
Nope.
Like this is the NCAA, so there's not a lot of other opportunities that these other girls can do, dude. So yeah, I don't like it. It's the one thing that like everybody has been saying, like, dude, if you're gonna have it with anything else, when it comes to sports, dude, there's a fucking there's a physiological advantage
there is
that people that transition have over women.
The counter to that is always to compare some jacked female UFC fighter to a guy that's like an accountant at State Farm.
Okay, yeah, have that guy go fight against a current like MMA fighter who's like good, and she will get her fucking shit kicked in, dude.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, and you know what? The accountant at State Farm could probably beat up the female accountant at State Farm. So like,
most likely.
Exactly. I mean, that's just how it works. And it's just like, it's very unfortunate. And it's like, it goes back to what I said, man. They got to boycott. Stop competing against him. Make him swim by himself. Seriously. Then people will get it.
Like, bro, it fucking sucks that like you're trans and you want to fucking compete, man. It fucking sucks. But it's like,
why can't they have a transgender league separate?
Yeah.
Like I think that could be a reasonable.
If it's such a fucking issue, if it's such a common issue, have the transgender league, man. Like,
I don't understand why they can't do that.
There's more than 2 genders anyway, right, dude?
Yeah,
Like,
there's 79 genders. But no, like that's my thing. Is like, as someone posted on Facebook today, they said the people who are loudest, and I haven't said anything about it up until now, but the people who are loudest about Lia Thomas are fragile men who would get their ass beaten in women's sports anyway. And I'm like, hold on, bitch. In my prime, I would have been the LeBron James of women's college basketball. So shut the fuck up on that.
dude, whoever said that is a fucking dipshit, man.
Even now, man, I'm still gonna average a double-double. Okay.
Whoever said that's a fucking idiot, by the way, dude.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, like, say you have a fucking daughter that becomes a fucking collegiate swimmer, dude.
No, seriously.
And now you have to worry about collegiate scholarships not going to your daughter because they're going to be searching for trans women to do all the things so they can compete and win.
That's
what I would do. If
like,
I was
dude,
an athletic director, I would only go after trans men or trans women.
Yeah.
For my
why not? Team. Yeah, dude, let's just start getting men to just say they're women, and we can dominate basketball. Hey, you didn't make the men's basketball team. You just missed the cut. Well, come on over to the women's, like let's do that.
Fragile. What does that even mean? Fragile.
It's a made up term.
Like what you need to tell me what that means if you're going to tell me that I'm a fragile man. Like, what is that?
What is a fragile? Yeah, dude, if I have a daughter someday and I'll probably be cursed with a daughter. No, not cursed, but I want a son, but I'll probably get stuck with daughters. I don't want them competing against fucking men. I'm sorry, I don't
either, dude. Hell no, unless it's like something like a spelling bee or some shit.
Right. Well, okay,
not in
physical competitions.
Yeah, in physical competition, man. No, dude.
Swimming, I would probably say do what you want. If it's something that's physical, like basketball type sport,
clearly
boxing.
This issue has been perfectly fucking exemplified of what the issue is by swimming. Like that's where people are like, "Oh, that's fine. It's swimming, bro." It's like, okay, yeah, dude. The fucking not even the no-name fucking ranked swimmer in men's can just go and dominate all the fucking women. Like dominate, dude.
Yep, not even close. And then she, after all the controversy, magically took 5th place in one of the races. So I'm like, yeah, that's called sandbagging. that's what that is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's just asinine that we even have to have this discussion. You know what I mean? I mean, it's like, I mean, you got a daughter. You don't want her competing against.
If my daughter was competing in sports that they were allowing, like, I want her to be playing like basketball and volleyball, dude. If they were allowing men that have transitioned into women to fucking compete in that, I would take her out of it and we'd go find a different league, dude.
My kid's not
like, no, that's not happening.
No, my daughter's not playing basketball against.
My daughter would get her fucking ass kicked, man. Like that wouldn't be fun at all for her.
Nope, it's not happening.
It'd be totally unfair.
They have different leagues for different reasons. They always have, and there's a reason for it. Sometimes they got it right the first time. That's just the way it is, man. And like I said, it sucks for this dude, chick, whatever, to be in this compromising position where I doubt that this Lia Thomas person wants to be the center of this much controversy. But this is where we're at. If there's an easy way
to, she could just not compete on a collegiate level.
There's an easy way to make it stop. She can go back and compete with the men. There's an easy way to make that stop. And that won't win me TikTok favor.
If they wanted to make the decision to transition into a woman, like, you know what, dude, if I got my fucking legs blown off and if fucking Tim Locklear would have got his legs blown off and fucking, you know what I mean, and then came back and tried to do running competitions, they wouldn't allow him to do it.
Yep.
Just saying.
Nope. No, they wouldn't.
They have like the Paralympics and shit. Why can't they do trans people?
I thought you were gonna say they should make her compete in the Special Olympics.
No, they have like para athletic fucking competitions. Why don't they do that with trans people, man? If it's such a fucking issue where this is a physical fucking thing, have them compete in their own fucking league, man. Like,
I agree. I think that they should just have their own league.
Even if it's fucking 20 people, it's like that's enough to do a swim competition, man.
Mm-hmm.
If it's so common that this is such a fucking issue.
Yeah.
Then have them do their own competition, man.
Yep. That's exactly it. And
But that doesn't align with this fucking let everybody do what they want, like, oh, good feelings fucking mentality that colleges like
nope.
have to fucking jerk off to, man. Dude, I swear, it's like these people that are in these colleges are like fucking cowards, man, and they're slaves to these like screaming, reeing minority of fucking students that would that would hold signs in front of some fucking building. It's like, dude, why the fuck do you care about? That's like, there'd be like 6 people.
Literally, it's 6 people. Well, it's like I said, if a group of people finds an offensive joke on Twitter and calls a guy's job over it, and it's 10 people, they all call it the same day. They're the only 10 people that give a shit about it. But that guy's boss is like, holy fuck, we had 10 people call us today.
It's like they're fucking they're spineless cowards that are terrified of like British 15-year-olds calling in the fucking university.
Right.
You know, they're fucking cowards, man. That's what they are. They will cave to any fucking British 14-year-old.
British. Only the British.
I say British because the British people are the worst on the internet about fucking this like knee-jerk like shit like this. You know what I mean?
Oh, Americans.
They're the epitome of it, man.
Americans are pretty bad on there too, man.
I think the British people are worse when it comes to these like bogus left-wing fucking like reeing matches. Dude, they're the worst.
I'll have to check into it.
Check into it, man. I'm telling you, like British people are like. In my experience on people on the internet, like if you see some fucking dumbass left wing fucking ideological fucking point, like somebody trying to dismantle an argument by be like, but gender and sex are 2 different things, you'll probably see color spelled with a U in there. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, like when they do the gender and sex are 2 different things. When someone tries to distract you in an argument with semantics, they've lost. That's why when someone is trying to distract you from the initial point of the argument and make it about semantics like gender versus sex, they've already lost. Like that's
no, you don't understand, Caleb. They can compete. You know, it's valid that he can compete in this swimming event because gender and sex are 2 different things. Gender is a social construct, Caleb. You don't understand this, dude. I
thought gender wasn't real. I thought gender wasn't real. That there were a bunch
social construct, and basically, you being a white man, it makes you evil.
Okay. Well, speaking of idiot takes on gender, that brings us to our first nominee for Tik Tok dipshit of the week.
Let's do it.
We haven't done it yet. Yeah. Fuck yeah, this one's a good one. Let's get it here. I think it's this one here. Yep, let's open her up. Oh no, not this one. Okay, am I sharing? Perfect. Okay, this is our first one from Jacard Reigns. Here we go.
Maybe.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it.
People must be blown up. Is this guy about to give this based fucking?
Where are you at? I'm on a different one. Oh, am I sharing the wrong one?
Yeah, I guess I'm just thinking how many people must be blown up. I'm like, dude, this guy gonna give us a fucking based opinion here, dude?
I shared the wrong one.
How many people must be blown up to allow trans women to compete? Women, I will blow them all up. I'll blow all the cis women up.
So here we are. This is where we are. This is Jacard Reigns. I don't know what this person identifies themselves as, but this is our first nominee TikTok dipshit of the week. Here we go.
If it's pertinent, they'll probably tell us.
Yes.
This is Cypress, and Clown mentioned not having people use clown or clown self pronouns for clown.
I do want to say that this is extremely appropriate, and clown is
clown self. Is this like a fucking meme, dude? Like
legit, she identifies as a clown. That's her pronouns, and I want to say that this is other than, the standard male and female pronouns. This is one I can get behind because I think this is a good blanket one for everyone that talks about this pronoun shit.
Who talks like this?
Clown.
Clown is a fucking like a noun, not a pronoun.
It's like a job.
It's a noun, not a pronoun.
Exactly.
And so in this situation, I would make sure that I exclusively use clown pronouns to talk about Cypress. So Cypress knows that I see clown self for who clown is, and I want clown to be hearing those pronouns more than the other ones out of my mouth.
Dude, how can okay, that was the whole video. How can somebody, a reasonable person, even just with a semblance of just rationality left in their brain, maybe it's been fried from the internet, whatever. How can anyone with just a semblance of reasonability left in their brain watch that video and go, you know what? That person's all there. That person's stable. That's someone I want to get their take on the hottest issues.
Oh man, that's rough, dude. That's somebody who just clearly doesn't understand how the English language works, man.
That's someone who either A, parents didn't hug them enough, or B, uncle hugged them way too much.
It's probably somebody whose dad isn't there, and they just supplemented that by watching a lot of porn when they were 12.
That's unfortunate, but yeah, no, that's that's nominee number 1. Nominee number 2, our good. Oh shit, not that button. Watch me end the.
Are we getting a repeat offender, dude? Yeah, end the.
Yes. Crack Shell 77 is back. She had another tirade.
Oh man,
she's back. The piercing parlor, the piercing parlor bandit.
Like she just competed against a trans athlete in a boxing competition.
She does. All right, here we go.
Oh god, dude.
This woman's just an absolute moron.
Like, being gullible isn't a bad thing.
Here,
oh, it's not.
Being gullible isn't a bad thing.
Okay. Pause it. Like, pause it.
Yeah.
How?
That's a terrible thing.
Being a lazy fucking piece of shit, not a bad thing, dude. You know,
hitting myself in the face with a hammer, not a bad thing.
Gullible, dude. Okay. Let's hear it. Let's hear it, girl. I bet you she's gonna say that, and then like she's gonna talk about something completely unrelated to it, and then tell men it's their fault for not going to therapy.
I think you're close. I think you're close.
Bad thing. I've been told my entire life that being gullible is bad, and then I need to unlearn trusting people. And
you've been told correctly your entire life. Yes, being gullible.
There's a difference between trusting people though and like fucking falling for bullshit. You know what I mean?
There's a difference between like, you know. Yeah, you meet somebody, you fall in love.
Number of somebody on the internet is his fault because I trusted him. Like,
I thought the IRS needed Target gift cards. I didn't know. Like, yeah, there's a difference.
This is applying the non-victim shaming thing to like that. You know,
to morons. Yeah,
to like fucking all the way across the board, dude. Like, dude, it's the homeless guy's fault, not my fault for giving the homeless guy my credit card, dude.
Yeah,
I trusted him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm sorry, but if you tell me something that's a mistruth and I believe you, that's on you, buddy.
Pause. Mistruth. That's not a word.
Mistruth is not a word. And of course, just like in the last 2 times she's been with the jobs and with the men, nothing is her responsibility. Mistruth. She is completely absolved of all responsibility in anything.
Oh my god, dude!
I am not taking responsibility.
But it's not a word people say. It's probably a word that they had to like add into the dictionary, like misunderestimated or whatever. Like,
yeah. That's exactly. Anyways, yeah, those kind of words that they had to add because people just kept using it.
I am not taking responsibility.
Big surprise.
For your ability to lie and deceive people and manipulate. That's on you.
That's on you.
That's you, dude. That's
in any circumstance, it's on you. Doesn't matter. Yep.
You decide that you want to lie to me, and then I believe it. I refuse to take responsibility for that situation and feel
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you don't take responsibility. The consequences are the same. It doesn't matter if you give the homeless man your ATM card and PIN number. He still gets your money.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you know what I mean? That doesn't change the fact that you just got all your shit stolen from you, and it's like, right. Yeah. It's literally in the terms of service for those to not give them to other people either. So I wonder what she's talking about.
Yeah, who fucked her over? Yeah.
I would really love to hear like the backstory of this.
We should have her on as a guest.
Oh man, do you really think we could sit there in an hour and talk to this girl? She's probably
I think I could sit here and talk to this girl for 4 hours.
She would fucking just start screeching into her microphone and fucking leave after probably like 5 minutes, man.
I think I could talk to her for 4 hours, and I think it would be gold. Fucking idiot.
I knew girls like this in high school that like thought they were like intellectuals, but then like anytime you would challenge them on this dumb shit, they would like completely shut down because like whatever they were saying made no sense.
Or freak out, one of the two.
Yeah,
like violent. Yeah. All right, let's finish it.
Feel bad for believing you. So, end of story. So if you're
Is
gullible
it the
like
end
me,
of story? I mean, like we got another like 20 seconds
Yeah,
going on,
we're
bitch.
gonna keep. Yeah, we got like 20 more seconds here. I don't know.
you need to know that it's not a bad thing to be gullible.
Yes, it is.
Why is she so sweaty, dude?
I don't know what was she doing before this. Seriously,
She got her ass beat, dude. She's like, I trusted that you were a girl and you beat my ass.
Yeah, she just got back from a boxing match against Lia Thomas.
I trusted that you were as strong as me. And it's your fault that I got my ass kicked. Honestly, I mean that's kind of true, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so I mean, there's a difference
Look at that
between.
shirt he's wearing, bro.
What does it say?
I don't know. It's like a devil, like Elmer Fudd shirt, I
Oh
think, or
my
something.
God.
I don't know.
So she posted another video. It was like an 8-part series. Maybe we'll play the whole thing on the next video or on the next episode. But she doesn't live far from me. She lives in Iowa, like an hour away.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's go pay
Yeah,
her
I'm
a
not gonna
visit.
say that.
I'm
I'm not gonna
asking
say
for
the
her
city.
credit card number and say, dude, trust me, bro.
Yeah, that's all.
Here's your
I'll just
credit
give her
card.
a
Trust
call.
me. I'm gonna get you a better credit card.
Yeah,
Try
what
to
I'm gonna
trust
do,
me.
we're gonna pay it down. Okay. We're gonna
That reminds me. That seriously reminds me of like that Joe Biden thing where he's like, "You don't have a soul, man." And then it's just like,
what a
okay.
moron.
that people suck. And you should believe people. It's okay to believe people and hold.
Yeah, it's okay. Sure. I mean, it's okay to believe people,
Audience, no, don't do that.
yeah, it's okay
Those
to believe
scammers
people.
that are calling you on your phone. Trust them, dude. You should trust them. And if you don't, you're a bad person.
I mean, my thing is like, it's okay to have like certain people in your circle you trust. You have to. That's part of being a human. But also, you need to verify people. When you accept every single person you meet at just face value as being an honest person, that's a character flaw in you, not in. I mean, yeah, they have a character flaw for being a scumbag, but just accepting everyone and not doing any type of verification or homework on people is a character flaw. Like, I'm sorry, just accepting and trusting everything at face value is idiotic. That's not the world we live in.
Funny. I kind of off topic to this, but it kind of related to this because of the Indian and Pakistani scammers.
Yeah.
I remember I was talking to somebody at my work who up at the school about those people.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I mentioned like, oh yeah, you know, those like Pakistani scammers. And they were all like, oh, you should be careful about calling them that. I'm like, what, Pakistani? Like they're from fucking Pakistan.
Yeah,
dude.
what do you
like,
want me to call them?
Yeah, what do you want me to call them? Like just the scammers? I mean, like there's scammers in the US too, but I don't get I don't get calls from them all the time.
Right.
I get calls from Pakistan.
I'm at like I get 12 calls a day. It's ridiculous.
I've stopped answering them, so I don't get them as much.
I don't answer them either. I never answer them.
Remember for a long time, me and you were answering them and fucking with them.
That's probably why. Well, I mean, I have to. So, like, I have my number on a show poster that's coming up, and if it's a local number, I'll pick it up. And 9 times out of 10, it's a scammer. And so I picked it up. I pick it up the other day. It says Omaha on it, so I answer it. And the guy, it's this Indian guy, and he's like, so and so from Medicare. I'm like, dude. I told him, I'm like, you guys have called me 12 times a day, every day, for the last 6 years. You have not made a dime on me. Why do you think this call is going to be the one? Like, come on, man. Like, I'm not.
Because I sometimes I just answer it and just I always pray in my heart that it's a woman so I can sexually harass her on the phone. I've done that a couple times. I've gotten the Pakistani girl or whatever, and I'm told I'm like, I'll hand you my credit card if you show me your asshole, girl.
Oh, I'll sexually harass the men. I think that's funnier because they're extremely. They are extremely homophobic in those countries, and
I do that sometimes, but like I don't know, it just doesn't have the same fucking effect. I guess.
Well,
you know what I mean?
A guy called me one time, and I was like, "Hold on 1 second." I was like, "Okay, I got my credit card," and he's like, "Okay, what is the number?" I'm like, "Oh shit, man, that's not my credit card in my hand. That's my dick in my hand." And I started making a jerk off sound next to the phone.
Yeah.
You don't interrupt my porn watching, homie. Like, what are you fucking doing here?
Yeah, man. All right. Let's finish this.
So speaking of porns, their future failed OnlyFans star is almost done speaking.
Does this girl have an OnlyFans?
Probably not yet, but I'm sure
14?
I'm
probably like 14. Probably
no,
not.
she's an adult. She said it in the one. She's in her 20s. Yeah. No, we wouldn't put a kid on here. I mean, it's shit on kids. Is just
They're dumb.
Yeah, it's just dumb. Kids are gonna be dumb no matter. Like these are grown adults we're doing here. So
yeah, we can shame adults for being stupid. Kids are just kids.
Yeah, kids are just idiots. Yeah.
People accountable when they lie to you. It's their fault, not yours. Don't get it mixed up in your head. That's fine.
Yeah, but how many times is she letting people lie to her? Like, I've got a feeling it's the same people lying to her over and over and over again, and she just keeps falling for
She
it.
probably got fucked by some dude that was acting like he was gonna be a player. You know what I mean? And
no, that's 100% what happened. So
he's still the one that nutted on you. You know,
that's true.
He definitely wasn't wearing a condom.
To her credit, very surprised she's not a single mom. I mean, that's the most impressive thing. Usually,
you're fucking making fun of her infertility, Caleb. You're a real dickhead.
All right, last one.
She wins. Like this other guy could be a guy that head dives into an empty pool, and she's
our last nominee for TikTok dipshit of the week is Ukrainian President Zelensky.
Dude, how long is this? Is this 19 seconds? All right, cool. Yeah, let's see this.
Yeah,
dude.
here we go. I'll read the subtitles for the audio listeners because it's in Ukrainian. Tell us how many people must be blown up? How many legs, arms, heads must be torn off and fly away to finally reach you, to make you introduce a no-fly zone? How many? All of them, because we should not introduce a no-fly zone.
Maybe you shouldn't have tried to join NATO, bro. Like,
yeah.
NATO didn't gain anything from having you in NATO. Just saying.
How many? Tell me the number. I will go myself, and we will count and wait until the time. So you're going to go from Poland, where you're hiding right now, where you're pretending to be in Ukraine.
Ми будемо рахувати і почекаємо до цього моменту.
So yeah, so I don't know. So she's a moron, obviously. Clown guy, complete clown. But neither of them are trying to start World War III.
Yeah, that guy is like desperately like trying to fucking he's desperate to be like, oh, the rest of the world, man, we're just over here fucking around. Like we're over here basically just fucking sticking our fingers up to Russia, our next door neighbors, for like fucking 8 years, dude. Like, you know what I mean? But please help us. Like
make no mistake. When he asks for a no-fly zone, like your hero, President Zelensky, such a great guy. He's wearing a bulletproof vest in a 3-year-old picture, blah, blah, blah. He is asking for us to start World War III. A no-fly zone, that entails is if a Russian plane flies over Ukraine, the United States or NATO will shoot it out of the sky, which is an act of war. It's not a sanction. No, actually, it's not a fucking cyber attack.
Technically, flying in a no-fly zone, like declared no-fly zone, like that is an act of war too.
Yeah,
but it's like something that they'll give them a chance to be like, oh, this was a mistake, you know?
Yeah, and then they'll shoot them down when they say
which
it wasn't.
Honestly is something that like a fucking strong president probably would have done before Russia actually invaded, to basically put like the chess piece there to like counter any kind of thing.
Yeah,
you know
it's too late now. Cat's out of the bag.
It's too fucking late, dude. They already have planes there, bro. Like,
now doing it is literally just saying we're going to war. You know, it's like, I mean,
yeah,
no, you're right. If a strong president who had the balls absolutely would have said Ukraine's a no-fly zone.
A president with like strong, what is it?
Foreign policy.
Yeah, I was just drawing a blank on that
Or
word.
you could be like Trump.
Would have. I'm sure Trump probably did this shit too, man.
Trump,
it just never went
Trump
public.
told Putin to his face, if you invade Ukraine, I will nuke Moscow.
But like, you know what I mean? That's Trump, though, kind of being a dickhead. You know what I mean? But like, I'm sure that he actually did like have no-fly zones there. You know,
I'm sure.
I'm sure they probably did, and it just never gets out because,
dude,
you really think that all of like the West's military actions are just out there for the public to know? You know what I mean?
No, not at all. All I'm saying is there's a reason 8 years under Obama, they tried to take Georgia, they tried to take Crimea. 4 years under Trump, nothing.
They did annex Crimea too.
Yeah, they did.
They did.
So you had Georgia and Georgia was during late Bush, early Obama. So you had Georgia, you had Crimea. 4 years of Trump, nothing.
They basically
first year of Biden, Ukraine. I mean,
talk about
this is a pattern.
They don't talk about Azerbaijan, but I'm pretty sure that's another like puppet war that they started too.
Oh, for sure, Syria too.
Syria was a puppet state of theirs that we tried to do that too. That the fucking Obama administration,
Mm-hmm.
well, really the Hillary Clinton administration tried to like do.
Yeah, no shit.
But I'm pretty sure that the distress, like all the like Civil War stuff going on, like what is it? Where the fucking where the Serbians are and shit, like that area.
Yeah.
What's that? Like Montenegro and stuff. Like
Oh,
I don't know.
fuck.
It's in the Balkans.
Yeah,
Like,
and that's just what it's called. I think is the Balkans. Yeah,
that's
so.
like the region, but like I would have to pull up a map to see because I don't know the Balkans. I just know where they are, but like like where Serbia is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's like kind of a civil war going on there right now between like Bosnians and Serbians or some shit. Like so, you know, those ethnic groups there, and I'm pretty sure that was probably started by the KGB. Like
probably.
You know.
You and I have a mutual friend who was she went on a date with a Bosnian guy one time and he stalked her for years. I actually had to serve as a material witness on a stalking case regarding that.
God damn. You're gonna have to tell me who that was.
He showed up because like he would like send her like we worked together. So I mean
okay, yeah, I think I know who this is.
Yeah, we worked together and she wasn't Asian or Hispanic. You know who I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I mean, this guy would send her just messages, just like, I love you. I am in love with you. I want to see you. Like one date, they went to dinner. That was it. And so it was all the time. And like she was getting him and like she would show him to me when we worked together. And this dude, like,
really?
she got home, dude. She got home from work one day. This is like a couple years ago. She got home from work one day, and this guy was standing in her fucking entry, like the hallway outside your apartment, and it's like one of those combination secured. So he dipped in after somebody else and was like standing outside of it. And he's like, "Hello." So like I had to like
you missed me.
I had to issue some like statement saying like, yeah, I witnessed this guy harassing her. Like, it was fucking wild.
God
man.
damn, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's some crazy shit, dude. You got people from those other countries, man, where women are second class citizens. They don't get it. You know, sometimes they're very forward and stuff, and that's not how we do it here, Playboy. You'll go to jail for that shit. So
Yes,
so TikTok dipshit of the week. Who's got your vote?
That's that second. I forget her name. I'm gonna learn it. She's on here a lot, man.
We've got to get her as a guest.
We can try. You should message DM her, dude.
I'll just comment. I'll be like, "Hey, do you want to be a guest on my podcast?"
Where we roasted you all the time. Come and defend yourself, girl.
I mean, at this point, I'm gonna go with you. I think she wins it too. At this point, I really do feel like we have trashed her so much. We have to give her some opportunity to come on here.
I don't think we're trashing her like personally. I think we're just trashing the content that she makes.
Trashing her intelligence. Yeah.
I'm strictly trashing the content she makes. Well, I think because
we do call her a dipshit every week.
I mean, because what she's saying is making her out to be a dipshit. You know what I mean?
I was looking through a thing and I'm like, oh, dude, this chick's fucking crazy. Maybe we should just leave her alone. But I'm like, no, she posts this stuff hoping that it will go viral. She's standing on a soapbox wanting people to see it. Well, we're helping people see it as far as I'm concerned. So I have no problem. She wants the attention. We're giving it to her. It's just not the attention she was intending on getting in her paranoid mind.
That goes hand in hand with the internet. So
yeah, no shit. All right, we got to wrap it up here. We just did an hour. Congratulations, Crack Shell 77, 3 fucking rings. That is the who had 3 rings.
Let's send her a bottle. Let's send her like some gift or something, man.
We should send her a trophy.
Yeah, we should send her a trophy, man.
Trophy dipshit of the week. And it's like a mushed up brain.
Yeah, I was gonna say, or it's like a dunce cap.
Very dunce cap.
She gets a fucking bronze dunce cap, dude, or brass dunce cap.
The bronze dunce cap.
Yeah, dude.
We will. So, I mean, after this, like at the end of the year, I think what we should do is we should take every dipshit of the week and then see who the dipshit of the year is, and like just the biggest dumbass.
Actually, send them a dunce cap, dude.
Yeah, we'll send it. Like, hey, bro, I know you've never met me. You probably never heard of me. What's your address? I want to send you something. I'm totally not a creeper. So you trust me, you know? It's not your fault.
Yeah, trust me, dude. You have to do that now because I said trust me. Otherwise, you're a bad person.
That's how it works. We'll get her, because she trusts everybody. So we will get her to come on the show and give the audience her social security number and birthday. So
if she doesn't, she's a bad person.
Yep, and we'll go open lines of credit in her name. Not really. Don't do that. We're not encouraging that. It's a joke. It's a joke podcast.
Bro, trust me.
Yep, Crackshell 77. We're gonna have her on soon. We're gonna make this happen for reals. We're gonna make this shit fucking happen. You got anything you want to plug before we peace out?
I am going to be doing another open mic at Centennial Museum Amphitheater at UTEP. If you are one of our UTEP listeners, I'll be there. Yeah. So it's the music one. You know, if you want to come out, I'm trying to get back. I'm trying to get back into it as much as I can. You know.
Yeah, you got a lot going on, so I mean, I totally get it. Let me see, April 9th, Saturday, excuse me. North Platte, Nebraska. I will be there. I'll be emceeing the Libertarian Convention all day, and then we will be doing a show 8:00 at Peg Legs Brewing in North Platte. So come out and hang out. They close at 10. It's like one of those cities where they bring the highway. They close they roll the sidewalks up after 10 when the street lights go on. So probably won't get too drunk, but you know, it is what it is. Then April 16th, Harmful Content Comedy at Wire Pub. Keonis Barry is the headliner. Fucking hilarious guy. I love working with him.
Fun, man. Yeah, I
love him as a person. Awesome guy. Xavier Jones will be the lead feature for the night. Tim Locklear will be on the show as well.
Xavier Jones is another really funny comic, man. That's a good fucking good lineup there.
Yep. April, let me see. I think that April 20th will be in Lincoln at the Storm Cellar. For the 420 show will be the Snoop Dogg pre-show. So come out to that. That'll be fun. Then I got a couple more out of town. We haven't nailed down the dates yet, but we'll be getting back to you. So keep on the lookout. I'm going to be there. And then we'll have a Cracked Shell 77. She'll be opening for me. No, just kidding.
Imagine.
It's not jokes. It's just a rant about how she thought she could trust the bartender, you know.
She's mad that the fucking meat spoiled in the fucking fridge and it's society's fault for that she got the shits.
The hamburger should not expire after 7 days. That is bullshit. That is bullshit.
I'm just trying to eat. I'm a good person, not trying to throw away food.
I do not own a freezer. All right. Thank you so fucking much, guys. This has been Bread and Circuses. I'm Caleb Salvatore.
And Nick Kohler. Deuces, y'all.
Peace the fuck out, y'all. See you later.
Go Russia. Go Ukraine. Let's go, boys. Let's go fight. Let's go fight. We'll see you on the front lines, baby.
We don't care who wins. We just don't want the war to end. Okay? That's all there is to it.
All right. Deuces, y'all.
Peace out, y'all. Peace the fuck out.